why this World Cup will be not better than every World Cup, but this World Cup will definitely be unique, special, and one for occasion World Cup. And there's a lot of reasons for it. First reason, it's not in the summer. In the summer, that's the period, that's the time where most people have a lot of stuff to do, have a lot of fun to do, that gives them a lot of dopamine. Watching football gives you dopamine, especially when you watch your home nation. But now with it being in the winter is pretty much the time that people are more depressed, more sad, have less stuff to do. And the World Cup being in this period will mean so much for so many people, and that's why I think this World Cup will be maybe better than other World Cups. Maybe there will even be more viewers, because as I said, people won't have that many stuff to do. They will have, the usual stuff as work, school, and so on. But then it's the World Cup. And I think World Cup being in winter, I don't know if the decision was like that with before and everything, but it was a very, very smart decision, even though this wasn't planned at all from the beginning. I'm just looking at the positives coming with a World Cup in the winter. And as I said, people do not have a lot of stuff, so I think maybe this World Cup will be the most viewed World Cup. I think when it comes to viewers, the World Cup, it always rises, and I think it will rise yet again this time. This World Cup also, as I said, it will be special no matter what. It will be the only World Cup that's played in the winter. It will be the only World Cup that's played in the Middle East. So whatever happens, it will still have a special, unique effect. Second of all, if we come to scenarios, there are so many scenarios for this World Cup. It's Cristiano Ronaldo's last World Cup, Lionel Messi's last World Cup, maybe even Neymar Jr.'s last World Cup. A lot of players, Luis Suarez, Diego Godin, Edinson Cavani. Like, it's a big milestone World Cup for Ronaldo and Messi, the two best players of this generation, and Neymar as well, Neuer as well. Ramos sadly did not make it into the World Cup, but it's the last World Cup for a lot of players. And as I said, there's a lot of scenarios and agendas to be had. If Messi wins the World Cup, what does that mean? If Ronaldo wins the World Cup, what does that mean? For example, if Messi wins it, how can his critiques or the people that say he's not the GOAT, how can they have still an argument for him when he has pretty much done everything and won everything in football? Cristiano Ronaldo, if he gets his hands on that World Cup, how hard will it be for Messi fans to debate that debate nowadays? Because Ronaldo fans will always bring up that World Cup that Messi doesn't have. What happens when Neymar gets that World Cup? How much hype? Where does he rank in the all-time list after that? So the resurgence in his last career. But the big if is, what if Kylian Mbappe wins yet another World Cup? Because as I said it a long time ago, Mbappe does not compete with Messi and Ronaldo. Mbappe competes with Pele of greatness, and winning 2 World Cups, that's only comparable to Pele, who has 3 World Cups. So there's a lot of scenarios, there's a lot of agendas, and as I said, this is a very special tournament, and we will see very special things in this World Cup. I'm really hyped for this World Cup, even though my 2 nations are not here. I think it's gonna be a World Cup, as I said, full of agendas and full of funny circumstances. But yeah, that was it. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think? Do you think this World Cup will bang? Do you think it will suck? I think it's very sad that, the media and all of these persons and players are trying to negatively look at this World Cup. It's like, if you're gonna boycott the World Cup, do it. If you're thinking negatively about the World Cup, why didn't you do this back in 2010, when they said that the World Cup was going to play in Qatar? Why are you doing it now? Like, it's not gonna stop. We're gonna play the World Cup. Stop bitching around, all right? It's done. It's gonna happen. Qatar have put up so much money, I think 20 billion for the infrastructure and everything in the country for this World Cup. And now you're saying, oh, boycott the World Cup, boycott. Faggy behavior. But that was it. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about this World Cup? What's your expectations? Is this gonna bang, or is it gonna be a bad World Cup? let me know. And as usual, allez World Cup.